Welcome, Libra. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for September 7th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Libra, today the cosmic spotlight is on your inner world, asking you to pause, check your footing, and get real about what you're building, both in love and in life. With the moon moving through your sign and activating a square to transformative Pluto, you're being pulled toward deep emotional honesty. This isn't about surface-level chatter or people-pleasing. It's about cutting through the noise and confronting the truth of what you want, even if that means shaking up the status quo. There's power in clarity, and today you're learning that indecision is more draining than any choice you might make. In your relationships, this transit pushes you to question where you've been holding on to illusions or chasing validation. If you've been waiting for someone else to show up in the way you need, the energy is asking you to flip the script. Are you showing up for yourself? The push-pull dynamic with a certain someone might feel intense right now, but it's also a mirror. If you've been overthinking, replaying conversations, or worrying about where things are headed, the skies are nudging you to redirect that mental energy into grounding yourself. When you feel rooted, decisions flow naturally, and you'll quickly see whether this bond supports your growth or keeps you tethered to old wounds. Career-wise, Mercury and Saturn are teaming up to demand focus and structure. The temptation to chase every new idea is strong, but today's alignments ask you to commit to the projects that actually move the needle. You don't need to overcomplicate things or prove yourself by overworking. Streamline, simplify, and prioritize. The authority you exude when you speak with confidence will catch the right people's attention, and this is a powerful day to negotiate or lay the groundwork for long-term stability. Just don't rush into decisions out of fear. Patience and discipline are what set you apart. Financially, the energy is stabilizing but also a little restrictive. It's the perfect moment to review your spending habits and catch where your money is slipping through the cracks. Think of it less as punishment and more as preparation. You're being asked to invest in your future, not just patch holes in the present. If you've been eyeing a new opportunity to grow your income, this is a good day to sketch the plan, even if you're not ready to launch just yet. Grounded steps taken now will pay off when Jupiter's expansive energy opens new doors later this month. On a personal level, your body is craving movement as a release valve for all that overthinking. While the gym has its place, the stars are encouraging you toward freer, more expressive movement, dance, yoga, or even a spontaneous walk under the sky. This isn't about sculpting your muscles, it's about clearing your aura. The energy of overanalyzing builds up in your nervous system, and once you shake it off, your intuition sharpens dramatically. Don't underestimate how physical grounding practices like eating enough protein or moving fluidly can reconnect you to your inner compass. Creatively, your chart lights up with possibility. Venus is whispering that when you infuse art, music, or writing into your routine, you don't just entertain yourself. You unlock solutions to bigger life questions. If you felt blocked or uncertain about your direction, creativity is the medicine. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be honest. You might be surprised by how quickly inspiration in one area translates to clarity in another. Spiritually, this is a day of growth. Old memories or insecurities may surface, but instead of resisting them, you're being asked to breathe into them, send love into them, and recognize them for what they are, illusions of the past. They can't define your future unless you let them. By meeting those shadows with compassion instead of judgment, you dissolve their power and step into a more authentic version of yourself. This is where your true strength lies, in choosing alignment over attachment. At the end of the day, Libra, the cosmos is reminding you that the choice is always yours. Whether it's love, work, or personal direction, the decision doesn't need to be forced or rushed. When you're grounded, your knowing is clear, and that knowing will always lead you where you're meant to go. The universe is handing you the brush. What masterpiece are you ready to paint next? Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Card 1, Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is the card of choices, planning and envisioning the next chapter. For you, Libra, this energy resonates deeply. You are standing between the life you've built and the vast horizon of what could be. This card suggests you are on the verge of a major decision, perhaps related to career, relocating, or a personal project that excites your soul. While Libra often hesitates when faced with multiple paths, the card is reminding you that clarity comes not from waiting endlessly, but from committing to one inspired direction. Trust your inner compass. Today is about shaping the blueprint of your future. Card 2, the Sun. The sun shines brightly in your spread, illuminating joy, confidence, and renewed energy. For you, Libra, this card is a reminder that your natural charisma and light are impossible to dim, even when others have tried to overshadow you. It suggests recognition is coming your way, whether in your work, your creative pursuits, or in love. The sun confirms that people are drawn to your radiance, and opportunities open up when you allow yourself to stand unapologetically in your brilliance. On a personal level, this card speaks of healing from past disappointments, finding optimism again, and embracing the childlike enthusiasm that keeps your heart open. Card 3, the World. The World signals completion, accomplishment, and the closing of a chapter. As the year winds down, Libra, this card emphasizes that you are ending a significant cycle in your life, one that involved challenges, lessons, and moments of self-discovery. You are now ready to step into a brand new stage with wisdom and strength. This may also indicate travel or expansion, perhaps a move, a new community, or the chance to connect with people and places far beyond your current circle. The world's message to you is simple but powerful. Celebrate how far you've come, and step into the next phase with confidence that the universe is aligning something grand for you. Card 4, the Lovers. The Lovers highlights themes of choices in relationships, values, and matters of the heart. For Libra, a sign ruled by Venus, this card carries double significance. It suggests that love and partnership are central to today's energy. You may face a decision between holding on to the past or opening yourself to a new connection. It can also reflect an important conversation or a revelation from someone significant in your life, one that may shock you with its honesty. Beyond romance, the Lovers also symbolize alignment of values. You are being guided to make choices that honor your heart's truth, not just external expectations. This is a moment to choose love, both for yourself and in your interactions with others. Card 5, the Emperor. The Emperor closes your reading with stability, authority, and structure. Libra, while your nature tends toward diplomacy and flow, the Emperor encourages you to claim your power with firmness and strategy. You are stepping into a role of greater influence, either in your personal relationships or your professional world. This card urges you to establish boundaries, take responsibility, and recognize the authority you already hold in shaping your destiny. It also suggests that someone with strong influence, possibly a mentor, father figure, or a partner, may play an important role in grounding you and helping you solidify your next steps. The Emperor reminds you that true freedom is built on a strong foundation of discipline and self-respect. Libra, today's reading reveals a powerful narrative of endings, choices, and the dawning of something extraordinary. The Two of Wands shows you preparing for a pivotal decision, while the Sun blesses you with radiant energy that attracts success and recognition. The World confirms that an old cycle is closing, giving you the chance to step boldly into new territory. The Lovers invite you to align your relationships and values with your authentic truth, and the Emperor grounds you, reminding you to claim authority over your life. Together, these cards weave a story of transformation. You are at the threshold of a profound shift that will elevate you emotionally, spiritually, and materially. Trust your intuition, embrace your light, and prepare to enter the next chapter of your life with strength and optimism. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today, Libra, the Two of Wands makes it clear that you are standing at a financial crossroads. Opportunities are opening up before you, yet they require careful planning and vision. This is not about short-term gains. It's about creating the foundation for something long-lasting. Whether it's considering a new investment, a side project, or a change in how you manage your income, the universe is reminding you that your decisions now could reshape your financial horizon. The sun also shines on your money sector, and this is one of the best omens you could receive. It signals optimism, confidence, and the kind of charisma that naturally attracts abundance. If you've been hesitating about asking for a raise, pitching an idea, or stepping into a new venture, this card says your energy will magnetize the right opportunities. Your ability to radiate assurance is directly tied to the resources you can draw in today. Luck is strongly in your favor, especially if you're willing to step outside of your comfort zone. The Two of Wands whispers that staying in familiar territory may feel safe, but expansion is where prosperity lies. This could be as literal as exploring global markets or as simple as taking your talent and offering it to a wider audience. The key is to think big, because small thinking will only yield small returns. Be mindful, however, of scattering your energy across too many financial paths. The message here is about choice and focus. If you have multiple opportunities, narrow them down to the one that feels most aligned with your passion and your sense of purpose. That alignment will be your compass, guiding you not only toward profit but also toward fulfillment. Finally, remember that luck is not purely random, it gravitates toward preparation. The Emperor's shadow influence reminds you that order, discipline, and strategy will strengthen your ability to harness fortune. By creating a solid plan, you give luck the framework to find you. Today is the perfect day to draw up those plans and trust that the universe is ready to reward your foresight. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for September 7th are 13, 29, 42, 56, 72, 88. Daily love. The Lover's card takes center stage in your heart's reading, signaling that love is entering a period of clarity and choice. Libra, you may be faced with a decision between holding on to the familiar or embracing the new. If you've been stuck in patterns of overthinking or clinging to the past, today invites you to free yourself. Emotional renewal is on the horizon, but only if you choose the path that feels aligned with your deepest values. The world amplifies this message, showing that an old romantic chapter is closing. This may mean a long cycle of disappointment is ending, or that someone from your past is finally releasing their hold on your energy. Either way, the card promises fresh beginnings and a sense of completion. For some Libras, this closure could even come in the form of unexpected news from someone who once held your heart. Your natural charm and light are also shining brighter than ever, thanks to the sun's influence. If you're single, others will notice you with renewed admiration. You may be surprised to discover multiple options or even secret admirers who reveal their interest. Don't dismiss this attention. It reflects how much your personal energy has grown after a long period of healing. For those in relationships, the Emperor advises stability and grounded commitment. If your connection has felt uncertain, this card encourages both partners to set clear boundaries and intentions. A strong foundation will carry the relationship forward into a new stage of trust. Still, the Lovers reminds you not to sacrifice authenticity for the sake of harmony. Your heart's truth must guide your choices. Above all, today is about love that is chosen, not passively accepted. You are not at the mercy of fate. You are an active co-creator of your romantic journey. At work, in your career sector, the Emperor rises strongly, urging you to step into leadership and authority. Libra, you are being called to take charge, not just of your workload, but of your entire professional narrative. People are noticing your ability to bring order, fairness, and vision to the workplace, and you may find yourself in a position where your guidance is sought more than ever before. The Two of Wands reappears here with a message of planning and expansion. If you've been considering a new project, a shift in direction, or even relocating for career purposes, this card encourages you to think boldly. You are not limited by your current role. In fact, you may be underestimating how much potential lies within your reach. Strategic thinking and vision casting are essential today. Still, the Emperor warns against becoming rigid. True leadership is not about domination, it's about clarity and responsibility. Balance your desire for structure with Libra's natural diplomacy. If you can marry discipline with fairness, you will create an atmosphere where respect flows freely toward you. This spread also suggests that recognition is coming your way. The sun's energy highlights visibility, so don't shy away from the spotlight at work. Present your ideas with confidence and don't underestimate the power of networking. A brief conversation or presentation could open doors to opportunities you've been waiting for. Health. When it comes to health, the sun brings a radiant message of vitality and strength. Libra, this is a day to embrace activities that make you feel alive, whether it's physical exercise, creative expression, or simply basking in the outdoors. Your body thrives when your spirit is joyful, and today offers you the energy to connect with both. The world adds an important layer. You are completing a health cycle and stepping into a renewed state of balance. If you've been struggling with stress, fatigue, or unhealthy habits, the time has come to release them. Consider this a symbolic new year for your body and mind, a chance to leave behind what has drained you and to begin fresh routines that truly support your well-being. Yet, the cards also warn of one potential challenge: carrying too many mental burdens. Libra's tendency to overthink can manifest as physical stress, tension, or even disrupted sleep. The Two of Wands encourages you to focus on one step at a time rather than juggling everything at once. Clarity and simplicity will improve not just your mindset, but your overall health. Another key theme today is protection of your energy. As the original reading suggested, being a person of light sometimes makes you vulnerable to absorbing negativity from others. If you notice sudden shifts in mood or unexplained fatigue, practice mental affirmations such as, "I refuse to absorb negative energy." This small but powerful ritual will shield your spirit and restore your inner balance. Family and friends. The world in your family sector signals the closing of one chapter and the beginning of another. Libra, you may receive good news connected to children, siblings, or relatives, something that marks a milestone or transition in the household. This card speaks of cycles ending, such as graduations, moves, or resolutions of long-standing issues. The Emperor represents stability and authority within the family. You may be stepping into the role of mediator, leader, or provider, whether by choice or necessity. Your sense of fairness is essential here. Relatives may look to you to balance differing opinions or bring structure to situations that feel scattered. The sun suggests that joy and warmth are returning to your home environment. If there has been tension or distance among loved ones, today offers the chance to restore lightness and connection. Shared laughter, celebrations, or even a simple family gathering could reignite bonds that had grown quiet. Still, the Lover's card reminds you that not every family dynamic is simple. You may face choices about where to invest your time and emotional energy. Prioritize relationships that feel mutual and uplifting rather than those that drain you. This doesn't mean cutting ties completely, but it does mean setting boundaries that protect your peace. Compatibility. Libra, your compatibility energy today is strongly influenced by the Lovers and the Sun fire signs. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries shine particularly brightly in your orbit. These signs awaken your passion and inspire you to take bold action. With Leo especially, there is a strong sense of admiration and attraction as the sun highlights the magnetic bond you share. Sagittarius adds a layer of adventure and expansion. Their optimistic spirit blends with your sense of balance, encouraging both of you to explore new experiences together. Whether in friendship or romance, Sagittarius pushes you out of your comfort zone in a way that feels liberating rather than intimidating. Aries, your opposite sign, also holds an important place today. While this relationship can sometimes feel like a tug-of-war, it can also spark incredible growth. Aries teaches you to act decisively, while you remind them of the beauty of reflection and fairness. This dynamic, though challenging, can create an electric and transformative bond. Air signs, Gemini and Aquarius, are also strongly compatible today. Their mental agility and openness harmonize with your intellectual side. With Gemini, conversations flow effortlessly, sparking laughter and curiosity. With Aquarius, You find a shared vision for the future, rooted in ideals and creativity. These connections can bring both stimulation and stability to your day. Your lucky color today. Golden yellow is your color today, Libra. It symbolizes clarity, optimism, and the radiant warmth of the Sun card. Wearing or surrounding yourself with this hue will amplify your confidence and remind you of the light you naturally carry. The phrase of the day. Balance is not about standing still. It's about making choices that allow your soul to keep moving forward. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.